Happy Friday, Big Mountain CrossFit. This is your whiteboard brief for May 22nd. I have two very special helpers to help me with the whiteboard brief today. We've got Chandler and Charlie. I know they have been missing coming to the gym and they're excited for June 1st. We can go a little bit more closer to normal. So, okay, so for today, we're going to start with a 400-meter row. If you don't have a rower, you can go ahead and go for a 400-meter run. You could do 40 double unders, whatever you need to do to get your heart rate up so that we can go into our 3 rounds. Charlie, back up.
Charlie, back up. Come here. Come here. Charlie, come here.
Yeah. Hi. So we can go into our 3 rounds of 7 kettlebell swings, 6 air squats, and 5 ring rows. So if you guys are still at home and you don't have that equipment, some options for a kettlebell swing, I gotta push you down, would be you could use a dumbbell. Just hold on to the head of the dumbbell and just swing it up like that, making sure you're really opening your hips and driving. We're not squatting down. We are putting that butt back and opening our hips to get that kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever it is, up overhead, to warm up our shoulders a little bit too. Then we have 6 air squats. That's pretty self-explanatory. Feet about hip width apart, making sure we keep our chest nice and tall. It's a really great opportunity to work on that mobility. If squats are an issue, making sure we're getting our butt down below parallel, like that. And then 5 ring rows. If you don't have rings to pull yourself up on, an option would be a bent over row, where we're here and bringing those elbows nice and high. Keep those elbows nice and close, elbows tight, and we're here and up. Again from the side, here and up. Really focusing on tightening squeezing those shoulder blades together to get that back involved for that warm up. So that's our warm up. Then we have for our lift, we're gonna power clean. So if you have a barbell, we're gonna build to a heavy 3 rep. Don't forget when you're warming up, we want to do that Bergner warm up. So we're going, I don't know what's going to be the best way for me to do this, but we want to dip, make sure we're keeping our back and our shoulders above our hips, and we're dropping into that dip. We're not squatting or coming down too far. It's just a quick little drop into that dip, and then we come up, shrug our shoulders, and we dip, and shrug, and then we high pull, so we dip, and then we high pull, keeping those elbows nice and high. I don't want to see this. We want to keep elbows high and outside. Don't drop your hands and bring those elbows back. Keep them high. Keep that bar path straight. And then from here, we dip and we do a muscle clean. Really fast elbows, bringing those elbows nice and quick underneath the bar. I like to think about pistols. So your elbows, your pistols, a quick draw. So we're down, we come up, quick draw, muscle clean. And then finally we go into a power in our catch. So we dip, and then we catch with our butt back and stand. Really focus on getting that butt back, because as the weight gets heavier, you're going to need to drop under it. We're not going to be able to stand up as high if the bar gets higher or heavier. So, and then we go down to the top of the knee, come up, power clean, and stand. Down to the top of the knee, power clean, and stand. Again, if you don't have a barbell, we can still work on form using a broomstick or anything similar that you have handy around the house. Then mid shin. I know you can't see my shins, but down mid shin, we want to make sure that we don't drop our butt too much. We also don't want to have our butt up too high. Make sure we're in that good starting position with our elbows just a little bit, just so you guys know I'm doing a whiteboard brief. Yeah, that's what I'm doing that. So so you guys can see where my barbell is, or my broomstick. My shoulders are in front of the barbell, so this is about where I'm set up. Then as I stand, my shoulder and my hip angle don't change. I stand, take my knees out of the way, come up, and I power clean. Okay? So that's a good warm-up for the power clean, or if you're working on technique, those are a few good drills to go through as well. If you don't have a barbell, then we are going to work on our hang power cleans with dumbbells. So take a set of dumbbells, deadlift them up, come down, and power clean. Quick elbows again, come down, power clean, down to the top of the knee, and power clean. You don't have to go all the way to the top of your knee. You can actually just, however low, the heavier the dumbbell, the further down you're probably going to need to go to get that momentum. But remember, it's a touch and go at the top of your knee. So we're not going to come here, pause for a second, and then come up. We want to use that momentum, let the down feed the up, and come down here, and quick. Okay?
Make the kangaroo jump up high.
Yeah, make the kangaroo jump up high. Next, if you don't have dumbbells, you don't have a bar, we could do 1 times kettlebell, hang power clean. We're going to do 5 sets of 3 reps, so 3 on each arm. So if we're pretending that this is my kettlebell, I'm going to come down and do 1 arm, and again, and then I'm going to switch. I'm going to do 3 reps on that arm. I'm going to do 5 sets of those. If I have no equipment at all, you can use a tall box. In my case, I could use this garden wall. As you can see, the garden wall is right to about my hip. That's a tall box. So I could just jump. Really glad I made it. And that could be my...
I can jump down from it.
You can jump down from it. That could be my strength, working on that explosiveness to a tall box. It doesn't have to be super tall. It can be whatever is a challenging height for you. Be very careful not to hit your toes, especially if it's a garden wall, because that would hurt. Or we could do 4 times...
Unless if you're wearing shoes, it would just kind of hurt.
Yeah, if you have shoes on, it'll just kind of hurt. But if you don't have shoes on, it'll really hurt. We could also do 4 times 8 good mornings. So it doesn't have to be as light as a broomstick. Whatever you can put on your back, odd object, sandbag, bag of dog food, backpack, whatever. Put it back on your back. And good mornings, remember, we want our soft knees, but not squatting. And bend at the hip like a hinge. I don't want to see a rounded back. I want to see nice flat back, core tight. Hinge at the hip until you feel that stretch in the hamstring and back up. Or 4 times 4 of a med ball clean if you have a med ball. And remember, opening the hips on the med ball clean is the most important thing. So you have your med ball right here. We stand, come up. That's the slow motion one, obviously. Opening the hips, come up, and back down. We're going to do 4 times 4 of that with a med ball clean. Then, for our workout, we have an AMRAP, a 14-minute AMRAP of 16 wall balls. If you don't have a wall ball or a place where you can throw a wall ball, you could do goblet squats with your dumbbell, sandbag, whatever is heavy. Really just making sure you're keeping that chest nice and tall. 6 power cleans, whatever you did in the strength.
You probably don't want to use that dumbbell for the ball.
Yeah, don't use the dumbbell
Or a tree.
for a ball, because that would hurt to try to catch it, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then 6 power cleans, whatever you did in the strength, you could do in the workout. So if it was the tall box jumps, do 6 tall box jumps. If you use the dumbbells, do 6 dumbbells. If you used a kettlebell and only did 1 arm, I would do 6 each arm, would be what I would recommend as a scaling option or a different option you could use. And then last movement is 10 pull-ups. If you don't have access to a rig, Again, we could do those bent over rows like we did for the ring rows, or you could do a push-up. I know it's a push, not a pull, but it's still getting those shoulders and back and working that those muscles there. So I think that's all I have for today. It's Friday. The gym's going to be open on the 1st. It's Memorial Day weekend. It's going to be great. Girls, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
Don't eat French fries. I hope you're doing good on the virus.
Yeah, we hope you're doing good on the virus. What'd you say, Charlie?
Don't eat French fries or sour.
Don't eat French fries if they're sour. Okay, that's all from the Finberg house. Bye, guys.
Bye.